Here in Las Vegas with Shawn Porter. Shawn, just want to get your big breakdown of the fight that's happening pretty soon. Usyk versus Joshua 2, the rematch. A lot of people are rolling with Usyk to win. Break that fight down for us, man. Do you think that Joshua has any sort of chance to beat Usyk?
Joshua has a chance. Joshua has Robert Garcia, and you can't change a fighter in one training camp. I don't know how long they've been training together, but I do know that Robert Garcia, I believe, is the X factor in terms of getting Anthony Joshua to throw more punches, up his pace, and I think with a faster pace and more aggression, that is the key to beating Usyk for Anthony Joshua. So I don't see Anthony Joshua being able to catch Usyk. I think if he does beat him, it has to be by knockout. I would side with Usyk.
I would say, like, we've seen Joshua gas a little bit. Do you think, like, because if he throws more, like, won't it make him gas even quicker?
You have to prepare. You know that's a part of the training. I think there is a misconception. People think that because he's got muscle, that he fatigues because of his muscle. If he trains and he gets those red blood cells to multiply, and I'm getting into a whole nother thing, but he oxygenates those muscles better in training, and that carries over into the fight, he can have a higher pace. So don't get it twisted and think that because he's the weight that he is, or because he's got the muscle mass that he has, that's going to cause him to fatigue if he throws more punches. If throwing more punches is what it takes to beat Usyk, then you have to do whatever you have to do to prepare to throw more punches.
Yeah, because
it can be done.
Because I've always heard that like being overly muscular is not good for boxing because it makes you gas quicker.
What do you call them? What do you call them? Like wise tales or old men? What do you call them?
Yeah, old wives' tales.
Old wives' tales. Like that's, in my experience, that's what lifting is. It is an old wives' tale where back in the day they said don't lift weights because it slows you down. It does tighten your muscles. So let me say, yeah, it does. But there's things you can do to work out all of that blood that you pushed up in there. You just work it out. You do massaging, you do other exercises, all those types of things. You don't lift every day, you know what I mean? But you have to incorporate a strength and conditioning program. The conditioning side of it is how you get the strength to work, you know what I mean? So it's, for some guys it is lifting. For me it was body weight. My body weight was the way I strengthened myself, and then I conditioned around the strength, you know what I mean? So it's a wives' tale. I think that it's starting to kind of dissipate. You know, we're starting to see more fighters get those strength and conditioning programs going, and we're seeing it be very beneficial to fighters.
Ultimately, the winner, we not want to say, but I think overwhelming like fans feel that Usyk will win. How do you like Usyk's chances against Tyson Fury?
I think that is the best fight to be made in the heavyweight division in terms of styles and action. I think that is a terrific fight. I don't think that that's a fight that Tyson Fury wants. Really? Simply because I think that he knows that there's some other fights that he can have where he'll have more eyes, more money than Usyk. And I'm not mad at him. At this point, he's done everything he needs to do to be able to command the money that he wants and the eyes and the attention that he wants.
What are those other fights? Like, you think like the exhibition fights or like?
Well, I mean, he said something about fighting Shizor. You know, that's guy, it's not, but that guy can sell a fight. And doing it in the O2 arena and all that kind of stuff, people want to see Tyson Fury. They'll want to see him against a character. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm not saying that Chisora he's not on the level of Usyk, but in terms of being a seller and being able to have a fun promotion, the show, you get a show. I'm not going to call it an easy night, but you get the night that you want. You know what I mean? And, it's just how that business goes for for Tyson Fury at this point in his career.
You think though an undisputed heavyweight champion would be like the biggest fight that could be made?
Yeah, you would think. You would think.
But then we get Mayweather versus McGregor.
Yeah, there you go. That answers all the questions. That answers all of the questions. In the boxing world, Mayweather against anybody else in the boxing world would have been a great, exciting fight. But Conor McGregor was the fight that commanded a lot of money and a lot of attention. I got to sit around Marvel characters, Avengers at that fight. Hell yeah.
The actors.
Hell yeah. All of them. All of them.
Who's the one that most wowed you the most?
Wowed me the most. I mean, I had an opportunity to meet Chadwick Boseman. We exchanged information. He kept up with me from that point forward.
See Scarlett Johansson?
I don't think Scarlett was there, but damn, I'm losing all those.
Robert Downey?
Robert Downey was not there.
Captain America?
Damn, I can't believe
hit you there.
I'm losing his name right now. Like, I got his face.
The Guardians of the Galaxy dude?
No.
Thor?
No. Yeah, Thor was there.
Thor was there.
But I don't think I talked to Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. We don't know their names. We just know who they play. Hulk? Was Hulk there?
No.
Eric Bana, I think, right?
No, not Eric. No, not Eric Bana. No.
I thought it was there. Isn't it Eric Bana? Oh, it's not. That's the wrong Hulk.
I'm drawing a big ass brain freeze right now. Yeah.
Well, good stuff, Shawn. It's good chatting with you, man.
I don't know this guy's name.
Where's he look? What did he play? Is he Ant-Man?
Out too. Edit all of this out. I'm so mad at myself. I'd rather start the whole interview over. At this point.
Wait, who was it? Who did he play?
Don Cheeto! Fucking Don Cheeto! Damn it!
Win a free VIP package to watch Canelo vs. Triple G live in Las Vegas. Free tickets, free signed merch, free party at High Lounge, VIP access to the weigh-in. Big thanks to our buddies over at Stagefront for making this possible and partnering with us to go ahead and do this giveaway. You guys gotta check them out. They put together some really cool VIP packages for the fights. Marcos, how do I win this? Click on the link in the description on this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all social media platforms. Winners are announced August 31st. Now get back to watching this video.
With Usyk and Joshua, how did Joshua, after losing to Usyk, fall to such an underdog in the underswell of boxing? You talk to boxing people and basically no one's giving him a chance to win, even though he's changed with Robert Garcia.
Well, we always talk about a fighter being exposed, and I think if anything, Usyk exposed everything that Joshua doesn't have. And I don't think very many people think that Joshua can get it all overnight. Who would? If you know this game, you know that you can't get it overnight. And then you talk about Robert Garcia, I actually like that move, but talk about Robert Garcia. Can Robert give him everything that he needs in just one training camp? You know, so he is a true underdog for this fight, and I think it's deserving. You know, you saw how limited he was in that fight against Usyk, and so none of us believe that as much is going to change. So we'll see what happens.
When we talk about Robert Garcia, we talk about a storied trainer who's had a lot of very wonderful champions in his day. A point was brought up in another interview that, he's had great fighters, he's had this and that, he's had a great career. Where are his heavyweights? Do you think that there's a difference in training heavyweight boxers and training the lighter boxers as far as game planning? And do you think Garcia might be behind the 8 ball on that?
No, when you have the experience that Robert Garcia has had, not only as a trainer, but also as a fighter, you've seen it all, and you're ready for it all. That's just how it goes. You know, I remember back in the day, my dad would train some heavyweights, and he actually trained the heavyweights a lot like he trained myself and he trained my brother. Those guys, the heavyweights, would go in the ring, and they throw 60, 70 punches around. It's actually a good move for Joshua to go to Robert, who has a mentality of working at a fast pace. You get in the ring with Usyk, who has the highest work rate of all of the heavyweight fighters. Maybe it was by design, or maybe it was by mistake, but it's actually a genius move for Anthony Joshua. Come on now, think about it.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.